Can Saudi Arabia take care of the boring stuff? Today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Saudi Arabia today is in a crossroad, is changing its economic and social model in order to look like a resemblance of what the Emirates have been done on the past decade and a half with Dubai and Abu Dhabi. But the main question is if Saudi Arabia can take care of business, can do the simple, boring stuff that makes an economy thrive. Right now, Saudi Arabia is making some big changes regarding their society and their political economy. Since just a few years ago, Saudi Arabia is open to international tourism. Before that, was a completely closed country, only allowing international workers and pilgrims that visit the holy city of Mecca, that is the main bastion of the Islam religion. Also is allowing females to take care of different activities they were not allowed before, like driving and working. And of course, the Prime Minister and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is making tours all over the world. He's promoting the mega project of the Saudi Vision 2030 that involves heavily investment on infrastructure, on education, on technology, in order to make Saudi Arabia the biggest and most thriving economy of the Middle East and the Gulf region, even surpassing heavy projects made by Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Bahrain. Now, the big question is, can Mohammed bin Salman push towards making Saudi Arabia a really thriving economy and it surpassing the results that we see on the other Gulf economies? Well, here is the main issue regarding these kind of projects. You see Dubai and you see Abu Dhabi and you see Qatar, and what you see is very spectacular, massive infrastructures. At some point, the Burj Al Arab, the beautiful hotel, and that resembles a sail on the Dubai beach. And you think these kind of projects, and of course there is a bunch of them, like indoor skiing resort within Dubai, the biggest mall of the world, and the Burj Khalifa, and the artificial islands, and all of this spectacular infrastructure that you see in Dubai. You see a resemblance of that on Abu Dhabi, the neighboring emirate. Also, you see something very similar in Qatar, beautiful infrastructure. They're also investing on soft power with the World Cup and a lot of sports tournaments. However, what makes successful these kind of projects wasn't this beautiful infrastructure, it's the boring stuff. Dubai and the Emirates overall have a very friendly jurisdiction regarding taxes, regarding business, regarding also bureaucracy. Very low bureaucracy, is open to the rest of the world, and until a certain degree, Western culture is also allowed. So that's what you see, all of these bunch of pictures on social media of many Western travelers, solo females, and families, rich people, and of course, rich couples visiting and even living in Dubai in some cases. The thing about Saudi Arabia, if they truly want to become successful, is not just the mega projects, that the mega projects are great. And if you are investing in something, massive quantities of money, do it on infrastructure. Very good, I understand the principle. But the main issue is that if they can take care of the small things, a good legal structure, also a good tax structure, a very friendly jurisdiction for business, bureaucracy, so on and so on and so on, that's what really attracts foreign direct investing. Now, is Saudi Arabia truly able to make these changes and truly take care of the boring business stuff in order to succeed economically? Well, we have to start talking yet again about the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman. Bin Salman is the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia, and he has a very particular mindset for the Arab world, the Muslim world, and the Gulf region. By the same token, bin Salman is also a very pragmatic man. He doesn't have these draconian views, philosophies, ideologies of other people within the Middle East. Like, for instance, the issue with Iran, the Saudi Arabia and Iran, they have this geopolitical feud. However, the situation is being normalizing. I'm not saying the Saudi Arabia and Iran, they're going to become major best friends and major allies, but they can have a cordial relationship on diplomacy on the near future. Same thing with Israel, and also has a great relationship with the rest of the nations of the Gulf Council. Now, that doesn't mean that bin Salman is someone who wants to just ignore the traditions of the Islam, the Muslim religion, especially the Sunni Muslim principles. From what you can see, outside looking in, is that he wants to keep, of course, the Muslim culture within Saudi Arabia, but is willing to bend the rules a little bit compared generations prior. So you have to take into account that there is a Shia Muslim population, that is a small minority within the Saudi Arabia soil, and you don't want to provoke some issues within Sunnis and Shias within the Saudi Arabian nation. So what's my take on the future of Saudi Arabia? Well, first, they're taking the turn to the right direction, allowing internationals to visit the country, also with the diplomatic relationships with most of their allies around the world, not only their Middle Eastern allies, but also the Western allies. Although, compared to their predecessors in Saudi Arabia, bin Salman is more of a hands-on approach of Saudi interest, national interest, before international interest for, let's say, an example, the United States. At the same token, right now, Saudi Arabia is one of the newest members of the BRICS group, so they will have some good relationship with Russia, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa that are major players, and actually Iran is also the newest member, the other newest member of the BRICS nation group as well. Now, Saudi also has to take into account that has right now a very young population that actually very good if you can coach them and invest on their education and their skills in order to improve the productivity within the Saudi population. So in conclusion, Saudi has a lot to offer to the rest of the world, and oil production is just the tip of the iceberg.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.